Joseph Crew here. Welcome to the Joseph Crew Show. Today is Wednesday, April the 16th, 2025. And it just says like this, boy. It is what it is, and it goes like this still. WrestleMania is just 3 days away. And we're here to talking about this and that. Also, WWE NXT Stand and Deliver premieres at 1 o'clock right here on Peacock. And then WrestleMania Night 1 starts Saturday night at 7 o'clock on Peacock. And then Night 2 of WrestleMania 41 starts at 7 o'clock Sunday on Peacock. Now we're going to get into this right now. And boy, WrestleMania is just 3 days away. Now, I do know what happened here and what is going to happen here. We're talking about this. We're talking about that. We just talked about Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton. And we have to talk about this and that. But anyway, I'm just saying about this. But let me say this a little about this. We're talking about Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Punk. Now, on Monday night was good. And Roman Reigns just got on Seth Rollins' skin. Now, he attacked Seth Rollins and threw him out of the ring, and Paul Heyman started laughing at Seth. And then Roman Reigns started to pie Paul Heyman, throwing him out of the ring. And CM Punk starts a mess, beating the heck out of Roman Reigns. And then Seth Rollins came to stop it. He cold started CM Punk again, and Roman Reigns. That was on Monday night. So it doesn't give a damn about this and this is going to happen. But it's going to happen this Saturday night on night 1, this main event. Now it says this. Now look at this. Now we'll go to sports talk and it says this. Now the OTC Roman Reigns slams Seth Rollins after a part-timer remark ahead of WrestleMania 41. It says this. WWE superstar Roman Reigns has finally addressed the growing charisma surrounding his schedule, fighting back at those labeled him a part-timer. On the following episode of Raw, before WrestleMania 41, Seth Rollins took a jab at Reigns' limit appearances, sparking a funny response from the tribal chief himself. In a video posted on X, formerly on Twitter, Reigns made it clear he's not here for the slander. A lot of people call me a part-timer, and a lot of people got a lot of things to say about my schedule. I ain't no part-timer. I'm a full-time cash cow. Every second that I'm breathing, I'm working. This business lives off me. Don't ever get confused. And he declared. It just says like this. Now, Wolverine sends a clear message to Seth Rollins after what Seth Rollins did. He hit in the back of his chair, in the back of Roman Reigns, like he stabbed Reigns in the back, just like he did 11 about on June the 2nd, 2014, what he did on Monday Night Raw. He was a member of the chair, and he betrayed them, turned his back on Dean Ambrose, and he turned his back on Roman Reigns. That's what he did on June the 2nd, 2014. And he became the dark side and joined the members of the authority with Triple H, Randy Orton, and it just goes on and on. Now, Roman Reigns can do whatever the heck he wants, and I think he won't be on Paul Heyman's side anymore because he's kind of like a, you know what, or some kind of thing. This whole thing is just honest deal. There's a deal, folks. It's a deal, and it's real. Now we're gonna move on now. Impact over appearances. Reigns sends a clear message. The video delivered a wide blow to the WWE Universe, retweeting the position of Reigns. Although officials are not always at the weekly events, it, it is pertinent in the company development from headlining the biggest event to being among to the top draws of WWE. Reigns' impact on the professional wrestling world is undeniable. Now, since this, Reigns has sent a clear message to the WWE Universe, and he's sent a clear message to both CM Punk and Seth Rollins. And what he's about to do here on this Sunday, he's going to destroy both of them. And he's going to turn on Paul Heyman. He's going to let everybody know what is going on. Because what we have seen here on Monday, it just real. Everything is just real between Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, and they really don't give a no, they don't care. They don't care what Roman Reigns are gonna do, and Roman Reigns don't care about them either. So let me ask you this: do we think Roman Reigns is just going to do on Seth Rollins when Seth Rollins comes on Roman Reigns and CM Punk? Well, let me tell you this first. He's going to spill all of them. He's going to do everything they can to do. There is not going to be a title match. There's going to be a triple threat match. Normally, not a title match. There will be no disqualifications. There will be none of that. So now we're going to add this right now. And no counts too. Now, high stakes showdown with no Paul Heyman. Now look. As WrestleMania 41 approaches, Reigns prepares to finally complete his 10th main event at the greatest of them all. But this time, he faces off against an immortal three-way tussle with Seth Rollins and CM Punk, with his longtime ally and friend Paul Heyman by his corner. With dramatic flair, Heyman has said to have allied with CM Punk, returning a favorite popularity given to the latter during last year's Survivor Series War Games Sun. The event puts Reigns at a serious disadvantage, visually raising the stakes in what could be one of the most thrilling main events in recent memory. Reigns' comeback from WrestleMania to, I mean, Reigns' comeback from SummerSlam to WrestleMania. Until now, Reigns hasn't shown any hesitation since returning at SummerSlam 2024 after being out for some time following WrestleMania 40 after losing the WWE Undisputed Championship to Cody Rhodes. The Tribal Chief removed himself from weekly program leadership, ultimately promoting the restart of the part-time debate. His comeback resulting in a shocking outcome at SummerSlam as he caused interference at the main event by attacking his own brother, Solo Sikoa, helping Rhodes retain his championship in the WWE Universe. The moment was inaugurated with his momentum storyline onto the premise for WrestleMania 41. Now, and then on January the 6th, 2025, of the WWE premiere of the first live stream on Netflix, Reigns went on to defeat Solo Sikoa to be his tribal chief. So now, and I believe Solo could have nothing in store. Now look, all hands on all deck. Roman Reigns is the beast now, and he has been from the WWE in less than 15 years. So we'll see what happens. Now, it looks like this. Now, Rollins foul shots. Reigns foul back. As the storm heats up, Seth Rollins hasn't been stubborn in his promise. That one said just Eventually, that the business will be dead if either Reigns or Punk walk out of WrestleMania 41 as champion. Reigns had his own take on the promotion mentor for the match on YouTube, implying that, if anything, he should be running the entire show. Each second that I'm breathing, I'm working. This is how all this works. Proof or concept, this business lives off me. He reminded everyone in his trademark dominant style. What's the future for the tribal sheep? Now, with professional wrestling's biggest weekend just a couple of days away, Roman Reigns finds himself battling not just for superiority, but legacy. No Paul Heyman, no Shield, just Reigns versus the two men who wish to destroy him once and for all. Now, WrestleMania is just about 3 days away, and Roman Reigns better do something right now. Boy, he will do it, son. He will do it. Hopefully he'll try to destroy Reigns and Rollins once and for hopefully he'll try to destroy Punk and Rollins once and for all, for no reason, for no damn reason. I mean, look, it is Roman Reigns is his 10th main event of WrestleMania. He has been down for years. He won the WWE World Heavyweight Champion from Triple H. Take that title from Triple H, and just like that, it's his WrestleMania one. Well, you got Daniel Bryan out, you got John Cena out, you got Sheamus out. It was back in almost about 9 years ago. And here we are here in 3 days until WrestleMania. He's gonna do it. He's gonna get both of them. With no Paul Heyman, no Shield. The invoice is gone. Now WrestleMania 41 has on to become a rewriting chapter and the glorious annals of Roman Reigns' career. And if his words are anything to go by, he owns it to himself to prove even further to the world why he is the very foundation of WWE. Boy, this is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a good one this Sunday. Now I know that this whole thing just down now. Roman Reigns guy is gonna do it here on Saturday. CM Punk, no, remember when Paul Heyman was sitting side CM Punk, and you see the truck when Roman Reigns driving, he saw, and what did he see? He see both of them. He see Punk and Heyman. So it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna be big. I can tell you that right now. It's gonna be big, you know. If it's anything that goes on to happen, hey, what is going to happen here this Sunday? What is going to happen this Sunday? We do not know what the hell is going on here. But I gotta do it. Roman Reigns is making them clear. He's gonna get that. Both Rollins and Punk are gonna get it. Both Rollins are gonna, but I think Seth Rollins is gonna get it. We'll see what happens by then. A triple threat starts Monday. No. I can even say it's this. Triple threat starts Saturday, night one in this main event. Now look, Roman Reigns is now a part-timer. He's a full-time cash cow. And I can believe this. It's just like this, and it's gonna be on as it is go by. Now it says this, and it just say this now it says. Now look at this. It's funny, because a lot of people here's what Roman Reigns said now. Now he's doing this workout now. Roman Reigns dropped a potential message in a workout video post to social media on Tuesday, 4 days, 3 days before WrestleMania 41 kicks off from Las Vegas. He says that it's funny because a lot of people call me a part-timer when Reigns began. And he said that he's no part-timer, he's a full-time cash cow. That's what he was doing. A full-time cash cow, like the cows do. And it just says this on the farm. And so if you want to say this, you want to say whatever you want to do, you want to do it, whatever you're going to do. And he is going to go off at WrestleMania 41 this Saturday, night one in this main event. And I can't even tell you what's going on. So it's going to happen that way. And it's going to fit this way. Now, it's just a little bit. We'll have to find out and see. Now, we go to Seth Rollins now. Now, Seth Rollins calls out CM Punk for a huge match outside WWE. Oh goodness. Now it says this. Now WWE superstar Seth freaking Rollins is all set to lock horns with CM Punk and Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 41 ahead of this major class. The visionary has called out the best in the world to huge match outside the Stanford Basin promotion. After 34 weeks, Seth Rollins, CM Punk, and Roman Reigns will compete in a triple threat match, which will headline night one of WWE WrestleMania 41. It will be a pretty interesting bout, as the second city sink, richly casting in his favor on Paul Heyman, and the latter is supposed to be on Punk's side during the match instead of the OTCs. During the latest edition, now during the latest edition of Our Pocket with RG the Dog, the host talk RG3, the host talk asking the veterinary if he will fight the best in the world in a UFC match. The former WWE World Heavyweight Champion said he will face Punk in an MMA fight if Dana White wants to book a UFC match with two non-MMA fighters. It says this. Sure, yeah, I would. I mean, look, I'm not going to just bust, into his locker room backstage and start, lighting him up. But like, if Dana White wanted to book CM Punk for Seth Rollins, how do you know? First, like I guess non-UFC foul, fight on one of his cards. I put on the gloves and give it a go, he said. Now, the former WWE World Heavyweight Champion also asked White to book his match with CM Punk if he wanted to make some money. It says this, it might be the only one I do, but yeah, I will do. You put me in there with like any other guys in my weight class. I'm out. But yeah, I mean, yeah, if you want to make some money, book it, brother. He added. So that's what. But look, I believe CM Punk and Seth Rollins were ready to fight. Well, anyway, like they did on Monday Night Raw. They hate each other, right? I think they do. And there's no respect for these two teams. There's no respect for them two. There's no respect for them two for real, for sure. And I can say this from the bottom of my heart. But first, it's just got to be something else. Well, that's something else that's going to happen. And so anyway, we'll see what happens by then. So WrestleMania is. 3 days away. It will be night one between these three in a main event. And we're gonna go for this right down. This or what is about to go down this Saturday. Here's Saturday and Sunday. Now here's the update call for this. Now you can take a look at this. Now it says this, folks, and I can tell you why. Well, to watch WrestleMania 41, April the 19th and the 20th, and it starts at 7 o'clock in Las Vegas, the pre-show, and TV channel and stream is on Peacock, and subscriptions required. The subscriptions have been required. So now, we're going to go on the cards and we're going to see what is about to go down right now. I'm going to go to this report right now. Okay, night one of WrestleMania. And it will be like this. Now, the match card and its predicted order from opening to main event as follows. Now, number one, World Heavyweight Championship match. Jey Uso versus the champion, Goto. The World Tag Team Championship match. The World Raiders will defend their titles against the New Day. Jade Cargill goes one-on-one with Naomi. Number 4, Rey Mysterio versus El Grande and Mendigo. I don't know what the heck it was. Number 5, the United States Championship match will be LA Knight will defend his title against Jacob Fortune. Number 6, WWE Women's Championship match has Tiffany Stratton will defend her title against Charlotte Flair, who won the Royal Rumble. That was about 2 months ago. And number 7, a triple threat. CM Punk versus Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins. Damn, it's gonna be a good show. Then you got night number 2. Number 1, a triple threat match for the WWE Women's World Championship. Rhea Ripley goes one faces not one. Well, Io Sky will be defend her title, not one, not two of those opponents. Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair. And fatal four-way for the Intercontinental Championship. Braun Breaker versus Pantera versus Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio. AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. That's number 3. Number 4, a Sound Shitty Street Fight. The Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre. Number 5, Women's Tag Team Championship match. Bayley and Laura Wakala versus Liv Morgan and Wakala Rodriguez. And the undisputed WWE Championship match. Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. And I really don't know what Randy Orton is going to face. He hasn't had a WrestleMania opponent yet. Okay, but hey, we'll see what happens. But this is going to be a good show here right now. Okay, time for me to go. And please subscribe this video on YouTube. Check me out on YouTube and check me out on TikTok. And I will see you probably tomorrow. Till then, take care everybody and peace out.